Welcome back. The agricultural power users of Grant County is urging the Grant PUD Board to reconsider their new rate structure for customers. The PUD commissioners approved the new rate structure for all customers. The structure implemented a 2.5% increase for agricultural food processors and a 3.5% rate increase for irrigators and smaller industrial customers. The group argued the changes are unfair by comparison to the 0.5% increase for large industrial customers. The PUD commissioners are expected to make a decision regarding changes to the rate structure at their next meeting on March 10th. Author Hill Williams is discussing his book about the Hanford Nuclear Reservation on Thursday at the Moses Lake Museum and Arts Center. The event starts at 7 p.m. at the Civic Center Auditorium. Admission is free. Williams published Made in Hanford, The Bomb That Changed the World in 2011. The book documents President Franklin D. Roosevelt's gamble on a project to research and manufacture plutonium and uranium for military use during World War II. Within 2 years of the project's approval, the first plutonium manufacturing factory was constructed in Hanford. Copies of his book are available for purchase in the museum store, and Williams will have a book signing following the presentation. In Northwest news, an entire house is missing in southern Oregon, and deputies with the Klamath County Sheriff's Office are trying to figure out where it is. The 1,200 square foot log cabin, which used to sit along the Sprague River, was reported missing on Tuesday. Sheriff Frank Scraw made the announcement during a news conference and said the home was not up on wheels and the entire home was taken off the foundation. The home was not occupied and the absentee homeowner was notified. More details continued to be released in the investigation of the latest officer-involved shooting in Pasco. A briefing was held by the Special Investigations Unit that is looking into the death of Antonio Zambrano Montes, who was shot at least 5 times by Pasco police. Reporter Catherine Hessel has the details.
Kennewick Police Sergeant Ken Lattin could not say exactly where all of those bullets hit Antonio Zambrano Montes. He did say that all of the entry wounds were to the front of Zambrano Montes's body.
We do know this from the preliminary autopsy report. There were no shots in the back.
Lattin says the Special Investigations Unit is still reviewing video to see if there was anything in Zambrano Montes's hand when he was shot. He says when processing the scene that night, officers did find a rock near Zambrano Montes.
I think it's safe to say there was a rock found next to his body.
Franklin County Prosecutor Sean Sant says the independent autopsy of the body requested by the Zambrano Montes family is complete, and it will be up to them if they release any of those results. As far as the investigation by the Special Investigations Unit and the state autopsy results, Lattin and Sant say they will not be releasing much more information until the coroner's inquest begins.
Anybody in Franklin County could be pulled into that jury, and the more information we put out there, people are going to be forming decisions or making up what they think happened in the case without hearing the full case.
The Special Investigations Unit has not interviewed the 3 officers involved yet. Lattin says they need to have every other piece of information before that happens. Lattin and Sant were asked again today if local law enforcement officers can unbiasedly investigate a case like this.
We're not here to cover up for anybody. We're not going to put our jobs on the line for that. We're going to put together a fair and impartial investigation, the very best that we can do.
He says part of an officer's job is to uphold the law and live up to this creed.
With liberty and justice for all. That's how it concluded. For all. It does not matter what your skin color is. It doesn't matter what your legal status is in the country. Justice for all. And that's what we're here to do.
And that's going to do it for us here at iFIBER One News. We want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.